Welcome to Salafouche High School, home of the Tarpons. In 2018, our school was recognized as an A school by the Louisiana Department of Education and named an Equity and Top Gains honoree for the work we're doing to prepare all of our students for college and a career, no matter their background, race, or exceptionality. Our success is attributed to a cohesive academic strategy that starts in our district office and continues into all of our classrooms to reach the hearts and minds of our students.
Our overall academic vision is, at the end of the day, when kids exit from high school, for them to either be ready to enter college or ready to enter the workforce and be successful in doing so. That vision begins in our early childhood education programs, where we want our students to be exposed to the proper content standards through high-quality teachers in each classroom. Well over 10 years ago, we established a curriculum team that was focused on having all of the individuals at the table who impact education in some way. So our curriculum team didn't just involve like the secondary or middle school director. It also incorporates our special education personnel, our titled personnel, our human resources department. So we all at the district level collaborate.
When we decided to really look at and align our curriculum, everything else was second. That was the number one thing that we did. We didn't lose focus of that. Anytime we go into the classroom, anytime we have PLCs, anytime we meet as a group, we're talking about alignment. And I think we've done a great job as a district and as schools. And now we are getting to a place that we are going to even expand and be able to work on all the other aspects of teaching. It takes a while. It's not an overnight thing that it happens. It's a process.
Academic in Lafourche has really been a high priority. We have been faced with financial difficulties, and those financial difficulties have affected us being able to recruit, retain, and develop effective teachers. So we have a new teacher induction program where we have our curriculum specialists work with those new teachers to make sure that they are successful. We also let them know that every school will supply them with a mentor teacher, because new teachers need to be supported.
Our vision for South Lafourche High School is that every student will be successful, meaning we expect every student to graduate college or career ready with their cohort. We also expect to achieve academic excellence from every student. We do everything we can to prepare our teachers to be successful in the classroom, and we do this through professional learning communities, which are sacred at my school. We have 4 people in administration, and each one of us is responsible for one content area, which means we go to all the PLCs for that content area. We observe all those teachers that are in that content area. So there should never be a time where a teacher and I are not on the same page. I have to say I attribute PLCs and teacher leaders to one of the reasons we are so successful at South Lafourche High School.
Now with the content leaders being placed in all the schools, that also helps us to retain our veteran teachers, because now they have someone at their schools that they can go to get help in a content-specific area.
The most critical piece in the classroom is the teacher. We use our mentor teachers and our content teachers within the daily classroom. They go in and support our teachers. We rely on them to give us feedback, and then we use that feedback to move forward with each curriculum that we use or each teacher.
A lot of that goes in through preparation in our PLCs. That's our devoted time, figuring out exactly what it is that they require of me to help them to be more successful with their students. This level of support defines our school. In a successful classroom, it's very important that the teacher come in not just prepared, but very prepared. You have to have not just plan A and B of how to get them to understand. You even need a C, so that requires you to know the text, to have read the text before, anticipating where the text will maybe confuse the students, where they'll love the text, so that your guidance and your questions and your nudging will get the students to where you want them to be.
Students need to understand how the content being taught today connects to what we've learned in the past and how the content of today is going to impact the future. And as a teacher, you can only do that if you really understand what you're talking about.
Mrs. Freeland does a great job with U.S. history. She has a good way of asking kids, what if? What if in history this would have happened instead of this? Where do you think we would be today? And that is very thought-provoking.
We always have discussions in class. I never saw her class as like a class because I always saw like a seminar where we talk about conspiracy theories or her love for Woodrow Wilson, and it's like, wow, I actually understand this, this is cool.
I get chills when I'm teaching when students are excited about what I'm teaching. And when they are responding to the questions I'm asking and they're actually reading something and it's making sense to them because it's relevant to their lives. And I'll tell them all the time, I have goosebumps, and they'll tell me, no, it's just cold in here. And I'm like, no, I have legit goosebumps because I'm so excited about what you're telling me.
She showed me that like teaching, it's fun. She showed us that every student matters, that their opinion matters, what she teaches. It's just more than just history. And that is the way I would want to teach, and the reason why I want to be a teacher.
You can't just teach a subject matter. You have to teach the student and the heart of the student. If you just stand before a classroom and teach a subject, you will never get down to the student themselves. So you have to make sure you make those connections.
Here at South Lafourche High School, they don't just look at the student. We aren't just another grade to them. We are family. We are actual people in society, and they strive to prepare us for the real world.
In Lafourche Parish, we are a close-knit family. We love our profession, we love our students, and we will do what it takes to be successful. That's why Lafourche is number 3 in the state.
Just like with a family, you have high expectations for people in your family. It's the same way at South Lafourche High School. We truly want what's best for the students. We want them to do well, and we're so proud of them when they do.
It's so great to be here. It's not mandatory. I feel like I want to be here because I want to learn and I want to be a better person for myself.
I always believe that kids learn when they know that the people who work with them care. And as you walk through our schools, and you walk through the offices, and you walk through the cafeterias, and you walk through the halls, into the classrooms, into the libraries, into the nurses' station, into the counselor's office, every place that you go, you're going to find people truly care and have passion. And when you have that passion, to me, the sky is the limit in what you can accomplish.